The profile page is essentially where players will set the attributes for their candidates. As you can see, there will be some basic information of the candidates that will be displayed over at the top, and there is essentially 7 attributes which points can be distributed to, up to a maximum of 35 points for 7 attributes. Depending on the number of points distributed, it will affect the starting funding that the game will have for the player himself. So in this case, it is advisable for the player not to assign all his points to the attributes, so that he can at least have some form of starting funding. In this case, attributes are basically multipliers that will allow us to create multiplier effects when events and reactions are taken over to certain as the game progresses itself. So after you have assigned the points to the attributes, what the players can do is to click next, which will then bring them to the focus screen. Before I begin on the focus, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a brief explanation of the interface that you're going to see throughout the game. And essentially the interface is divided into a few panes: the map pane, the indicator pane where all the status indicators are, with a clock over here to show you either on the count up or countdown rate, depending on whether you have set the objective to have a timeout function. An extend pane where all the actions that is over on this side will explore their extended functionality on the right hand side. An events pane that updates you on all the events that is happening in the game, and a stats pane which is basically basic information for the player itself. And with that, we'll move back to the focus.